What is up, y'all? This is Q Dog's Truth coming in with another video. I'm glad to be back. The reason I haven't been uploading is because I've been in school, or what I would like to call their programming centers. So these niggas been working me like a Hebrew slave. You know how it is with school and shit. They make you do all this bullshit in the homework that is not going to benefit you in the real world once you graduate, because I plan on graduating out these schools and not coming back. Okay, like I said, I'm just gonna learn what the fuck I gotta know, then I'm out this bitch, even though I'm probably not gonna have to use it in the real fucking world. All this fake ass math and boring ass shit they make us do in language arts, like typing fucking 4 paragraphs over bullshit that's not interesting. But anyways, like I said, I can't wait to get out of school for real, because I don't like school. Don't like church either. But anyways, in this video, I'm going to be talking about, the government saying that they going to be running out of money real soon. We should already know that this system, or whatever you want to call the matrix, the system, whatever you want to call it, we should already know by now that the system is crumbling every fucking day. The system is falling down to its knees. It's falling on its knees. You know what I'm saying? This whole system got everybody oppressed. This whole system that's making people work 9-to-5 jobs, making their kids go to these indoctrination centers, these programming centers. The same system that is making you pay taxes. Talking to the original people and the fucking human beings. The original people are your so-called black and Latino people. And the human beings are your Arabs, and round this off to your Arabs, your Caucasians, your Asians, and your Dravidians. Y'all get what I'm saying? This whole system we've been living under has been oppressing everybody, nigga. But the original people, this planet, so-called black people, have been oppressed the most. But like I was saying, in this system, they making you pay taxes on your own fucking planet. I'm talking to original people. They're making you fucking pay taxes to your own planet once these niggas done invaded, bruh. For real. Then they making everybody pay all these unsafe people. They're making niggas pay tax for roads. They're making niggas, get a fishing license, a hunting license, a driver's license. Like, these niggas are literally tracking us like fucking cattle, like we're fucking slaves. You get what I'm saying? They're making you pay all the light bill. They're making you pay the house bill and shit like that. They're making you pay the light bill, the heat bill. They're making you pay just to have a fucking roof over your head. Like I said, that's fucked up. Personally, I don't believe we needed this goddamn money system and this materialistic ass bullshit. You know what I'm saying? But like I said, I'm gonna read the whole thing. Then I'm just going to go over my thoughts, and that's it. So, anyways, this is what I'm gonna start reading. So it says the U.S. government will run out of money by October 18th. Anyways, comes from CNN Business or whatever you want to look this article up. It is online on Google. But it is saying that the U.S. government will run out of money by October 18th, Treasury's secretary says. So let me read it, y'all. So it says, New York Business, CNN Business says, Treasury Secretary Janet Yellen warned lawmakers that the federal government will likely run out of cash and extraordinary measures by October 18th unless Congress raises the debt ceiling. So I don't know if they're gonna raise people's debts and shit like that. But this is something I'm gonna say. People should know that every day the value of the U.S. dollar is decreasing. The value of money being printed and made is decreasing every day. This whole system is done for, nigga. For real, on God. But anyways, let's keep reading. It says the new estimate from Yellen raises the risk that the United States could default on its debt in a matter of weeks if Washington fails to act. It says a default would likely be catastrophic. It says tanking markets and the economy and delaying payments to millions of Americans. It says it is uncertain whenever we could continue to meet all the nation's committees after that date. Yellen wrote in a letter, adding the projection based on estimated tax payments. The Treasury Department estimated that it would run out of cash and accounting maneuvers at some point in October, nigga. Like I said, this whole system is falling, nigga. You know what I'm saying? History be repeating itself. You know what I'm saying? You had the fucking Great Depression a century ago where they talking about, you know, that the banks are running out of money and the banks were taking people's money and shit like that. I believe the same thing is going to happen in like next year. I believe 2022 is going to be a rough year. I don't know. You know what I'm saying? But it says the warning comes after Senate Republicans blocked a bill that would have suspended the debt limit. Hold on a minute. Yeah, man, this shit's done for y'all. But it said Young cautioned that the October 18th deadline is only an estimate because the federal government cash flows are subject to unavoidable variability. She noted that the government daily gross cash flow, excluding financing, averaged nearly $50 billion per day over the past year and has exceeded $300 billion. It is important to remember that estimates regarding how long our remaining extraordinary measures in cash may last can predictably shift forward or backward, Young wrote. It says this uncertainty underscores the critical importance of not waiting to raise or suspend the debt limit. It says the full faith and credit of the United States should put at risk. It says the risk is that Congress runs out of cash earlier than expected, setting the stage for an accidental default. So like I said, obviously you read this story. So basically they're talking about if the government doesn't make a decision of how to raise taxes or raise the debt, if they don't make a decision on October the 18th. So basically the government might have a shutdown. And I remember my mom, like I said, my mom works for the government. I'm not going to tell you specifically what she works for, but she does work for some top secret, you know, information. She's telling me that if they don't make a decision, that the government's going to have another shutdown. We've been having shutdowns when Trump and Biden was in office. Because like I said, I don't support none of these damn politicians, Republican or Democrat. Fuck them. Fuck the people that run this world. You know what I'm saying? So like I said, now I'm just going to go over my thoughts about this shit. Like I said, I'm not going to keep saying this shit, but the system is falling apart. It's crumbling. The goddamn beast system is coming the fuck down, nigga. We got people waking up at a higher fucking level. Most people are starting to wake the fuck up and get the fuck off the MK Ultra that they've been in, or the spells that was casted under them. You know what I'm saying? Most people are starting to wake up, you know? This whole virus bullshit. And you know what I'm saying? Like my parents and stuff, like I said, I'm the black sheep of the family. But my parents and some other people I know at church were trying to tell me to get, you know, the booty sauce vaccine. They're saying, oh, if everybody just automatically listens to their government, and if they get the booty sauce vaccine, that everything's gonna be back to normal. And I was looking at my parents and shit, like my mom and shit. I was looking at them like, bro, don't you see that this shit's over with? You have all this shit that's going on all over the world, nigga. People fucking seeing UFOs. Like I said, I've been seeing weird shit in the sky. You know, clouds that look like fucking spaceships, mythological. Like I said, I've seen, y'all, you will not believe me when I tell y'all this shit. I've been seeing weird shit in the skies recently. There have been some activity up in this bitch. You know what I'm saying? Some activity up in this bitch, man. I'm going to tell y'all the weird shit that I've seen in the clouds. So I've seen big ass cloak ships in the sky. I've been seeing colors in the sky. Like some of these cloak ships, you know, are more than one color. Like I said, some of these cloak ships look pink. They look fucking orange. Nigga, they look, you know what I'm saying? All types of fucking colors, y'all. Like I said, it's been weird as fuck. But something's going on. Something's going on that I believe the government... I've seen some weird-ass mythological creature in the sky, but it was in the form of a cloud, y'all. It's like I said, it's some activity going up in these damn skies. I've seen faces in the sky. I've seen what you want to call aliens, where they look like fucking grays in the sky. Like this one big-ass alien that I seen in the sky. Like when I was going to school, I just looked up in the sky and I saw some weird shit. I saw some nigga in the sky. It basically looked like a form of a cloud. It was disguised as a cloud, but it looked like a gray. You know what I'm saying? Those aliens with them big heads and them big black eyes and shit. Then I was in the clouds and stuff. This is this summer and recently, bro. I've been seeing. I saw something that looked like a woman, bro. That looked like a black woman in the sky, y'all. But like I was saying, the shit's hitting the fan. Like you got volcanoes erupting all over the world. You got goddamn tornadoes, hurricanes, all this shit, weather that's going on. You know what I'm saying? Flooding, mudslides. And he's trying to tell me to get goddamn booty sauce vaccine, everything's gonna go back to normal. This whole system's fucking done with. The planet is fucking cleaning itself from these goddamn parasites that have been on here for 400 or 500 fucking years. Oppressing every fucking body, bro. Oh God. The planet's tired of this bullshit. Now I'm tired of them too. You get what I'm saying? The fuck? But like I said, it's done for me. You got all this shit that's going around all over the world. You're fucking flooded. There's fucking forest fires in California. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, some shit is going on, bruh. Then, like I said, I do, like I said, with the system and shit, the system, we're not going back to normal, y'all. The system is done with. I really believe, I have heard a saying that history repeats itself. And I believe that saying, you know what I'm saying? I believe that shit. You feel me? And like I said, with the whole system, I believe we might have another Great Depression, but this time, the whole system is done for. The banks won't be, the banks won't be going back to normal, but the banks are not going to come back. Like I said, the banks and shit like that. Like I said, this shit is over. There is no going back. Like it or not. If you don't like to hear this information, this shit, we're not going back, bro. This shit it's over. It's over. You know what I'm saying? We is not going back to normal. But like I was saying, I believe we're going to have another Great Depression because you got people, like I said, I've seen stuff on YouTube or wherever where people are talking about, that food shortages might be coming up. All these goddamn shortages, man. Like food shortages, the whole, stuff that, I've been hearing a lot of shit, like the whole system's going to crumble. And I guess, Amber Biden was talking about there's going to be some dark winter that's coming up and shit like that, But, it's like, shit's crazy, y'all. It's crazy. I forgot what else I was going to say, but like I was saying, that history does repeat itself. And like I said, I do believe we going to have another Great Depression. Like I said, at least we won't be, at least we won't have to go to their jobs. Get our energy drained by these fucking parasites and these demons and shit, Because like I said, these big ass corporations, they got people working for like Amazon, all these fast food companies. They don't get the makers of those fast food restaurants and those goddamn companies. They don't give a fuck about you. They don't give a fuck about the human beings and the so-called Negroes or so-called black people. Like I said, people need to wake the fuck up and get the fuck. They need to wake up out of the spells that was casted. Them goddamn spells that was casted over them. People need to get out they fucking MK Ultra. Get out that MK Ultra, you know what I'm saying? Believe in all this propaganda shit and everybody be so stupid. Everybody be so fucking mind controlled, bruh. Like, everybody's programmed, nigga. Like, they're fucking bots. Trolls and shit. But, like I was saying, I think that's all I really had to say, to be honest. Like like I said, I be trying to tell people to get prepared for what's gonna happen in the future. I be trying to tell people to stock up on food, stock up on water, just in case anything happens. And like I said, I've had a fucking I don't know if I would call it visions or dreams, but I had a dream that that America was going through a fucking food crisis and shit, y'all. I'm not playing around. This shit was not no coincidence. Like, people need to quit thinking that this shit's a game, And people need to quit thinking that everything's a conspiracy theory. I hate when people think that shit. And I try to tell people, research this shit yourself. Don't believe me. Research this shit yourself. Everybody be sleep as a motherfucker. But some people are gonna wake up when it's too late. And that's their fault. Because like I be trying to tell my mom about the dream I had, saying that there's going to be a food crisis, and she said, "Oh, Q, you're crazy. There's no way there's going to be a food crisis." She was trying to say, "Oh, that's just a dream." I'm like, that is not just no goddamn dream. I believe that something was fucking revealed to me, nigga. Oh God, I ain't playing around. But like I said, everybody be sleep as a motherfucker. It's sad that some niggas just can't wake the fuck up. Even though you try to give them all this goddamn information, you try to tell people, look at the other side of the story, wherever it may be, about this booty sauce vaccine, about other shit, you know? Niggas just want to stay asleep, and that's fine. Not everybody gonna believe what the fuck you got to say. And like I said, that's fine with me. You want to be stupid? Be stupid. You know what I'm saying? That's all I really got to say for this video. But the next video, I actually might talk about, you know, words being spells, and why we should why we should watch out for the words, not watch out for the words that we say, but why we should be aware of the words that we speak over ourselves. Because I don't know if y'all ever heard the saying in the Bible, life and death is in the tongue. So I might make a video about that.